What up, cool nerds? So I just want to let y'all know I did get my Twitter back. I apologize for whatever the hacker was saying to you guys in my DMs and mentions. I know it was kind of mean and shit. That wasn't me, that was him. But I kind of just want to let you guys know what happened the days prior to me getting my Twitter back and what this guy was saying to me. As y'all see from the previous video, this dude had the nerve to ask for ransom money, a fan sign, and whatever. He was also trying to threaten me, saying he was gonna put bomb threats and all this terrorist stuff on my account so it can get suspended.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
He then boasted about me never being able to get my account back. He said no one can help me, not even Twitter support. He said he had a means of being able to hide my Twitter account from everyone. And one of the last things he said to me was that the number that he was texting me from was temporary and that the email would expire in like T-minus 15 minutes or whatever. But then he kept texting me from that same number. Now, I don't know how temporary phone numbers work and whatnot. I don't know how the email address works on that too. But I want to let y'all know what happened Sunday night leading into Monday morning when it all started over again. Before we get started on reading his text, I want to let y'all know that I have friends that know people that work at Twitter. So they were going to help me on Monday morning. And I told him that people from Twitter were going to help me out. But he's claiming that it's not going to happen regardless. So Sunday night, I go to bed early and I get a text around 1 a.m. on Monday morning. And this is what it says. He says, "Greetings, slave. How have you been? Still struggling to be on Twitter?" So then I just entertained it and replied, "There's nothing I can do." And I just take my ass back to bed. So around 6 a.m. I get about 3 or 4 more texts. I think it's just one text, but since it's not an iMessage, it popped up in like 3 different sorts and they're all like mixed up. But this is what it says. "The Twitter at Fresh belongs to me and has nothing to do with you. So if you report it hacked or any of that BS, you won't get it anywhere because you never owned the account." And this is true because what he did is he hacked my account and he moved over the Fresh name onto his account. So I never owned his account. So the Twitter I'm trying to get back is my own, which he changed it to some random name. Then it says, "It is not yours, therefore it's mine. Your main Twitter, on the other hand, that's deactivated with a random username and info that you most likely can't find, so you can't report anything. I know." And this is where you guys come in. You guys help me out by keeping tabs on this Twitter even before it was deactivated, deleted, or whatever, because he changed the name like 3 or 4 times. It was changed to like Harambe's fan page, to like some Fresh name, and then like some like weird name that made no sense, which would be impossible for me to find because it wasn't on anyone's timeline and it unfollowed everyone. So I want to thank you guys again for that. But I'm gonna get back to the story because I didn't reply to this one because it was 6 a.m. I was dead asleep. So I wake up and I file a ticket about my Twitter account. And what happened is I didn't get an answer right away, but they emailed me back saying like, "Oh, like we can't find the Twitter account that matches with this this email," and it's probably because he deactivated it. But they, Twitter has means of like finding what the original account was and whatnot. So to get a quicker answer, my friend talked to someone at Twitter and she just asked for my my ticket number. And when I sent her the ticket number, they started working on it. But then this guy texted me around 4 or 5 o'clock-ish my time in Chicago. And I want to let y'all know what he said then. At this point, I'm sitting on the computer because Twitter said they're working on my account right now. But around 4:43, he texted me, "Scooter, do you want your Twitter back?" And I'm like, let me just entertain this one more time because I know Twitter's already working on it. I said, "I do, but I can't play games." And I'm lying my ass off. I said, "I have to go to my new class. I'm not sure why you targeted me, but I can't continue to do this. I have to focus on school. Y'all know I'm out of school." But then after I text him this, I refresh his page, like his Twitter page that he changed to Fresh, like the smaller account. I refreshed it and it said account suspended. So I already knew Twitter was, working on my stuff. But after this, what triggered me to make this entire video is what he said to me. He has this idea in his head that what he can do is way more than what Twitter can do. And so he still thinks that he has control over my account and all this stuff. He has no idea his account's suspended because he's still texting me. And then I refresh the Fresh page because I looked at the app. And the Fresh name was actually on my account at the time. It still had the weird ass pictures that he posted for like my profile picture, but the Fresh name was on my account already. So he says, "You'll most likely block me after this, after I give it back. Listen, I have no problem with you. I can give it back and we can be friends."
How many of us have them friends?
And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? This is some ass backwards way to make friends. Like, this don't make no damn sense. He threatened me with ransoms, terrorist threats, and then put my contact information out for the whole world to see. But he wanted to be friends. Can you imagine imagine if I came into your house, robbed you, stabbed the hell out of you, and then left and said, hey, add me on Facebook. We can still be cool, right?
Nigga!
But my ass is still playing along because he has no idea what's happening. So I respond with, oh, after he said, can we be friends? I said, oh, I have no problems with that. He says, I think if you take me on your team, it'd be a lot better for you. I can and took everyone's Twitter. I know many YouTubers. I can actually help you with security and everything internet based. But I only want one thing. So I'm thinking he's about to ask for money or something. So I respond, I don't make enough money. I'm sure you want some compensation. He says, I don't want money, LOL. I make enough. But I like being friends with famous people. I'm like, LOL, I wish I was famous. He says, I'm gonna exit my professional speakway. And this is what blew my mind what he said after this. He says, nigga mode activated. So after speaking in this taken personality for the past like 3 or 4 days, he speaks in a different tone now like we're friends. He says, bro, all jokes aside, I apologize for everything. This is not just something you can just LOL apologize about. You just said you were gonna put terrorist threats on my account. You just put my livelihood and my contact information out there. Like, that's BS. So I responded to him thinking, like, you know, everything's cool. And mind you, my Twitter's being updated, it's being fixed. I say, why me though? Did I do something? I appreciate the apology, I just don't get it. He says, I just want your username, that's all, so I took it, cause I'm fresh. So I respond to him, so you would keep the name? And like I said, my Twitter's already being fixed. I already got the name back and the Twitter account. He has no idea. He says, I have 100% of the OG usernames and I can get any. OG usernames are like, you know, the super short usernames, like kind of what I have, like fresh and whatever. So I'll most likely give you another one. And that's all for nothing. I'm not going to charge you. I'm like, oh, like, well, gee, thanks. So I respond to him. That messes up a lot of stuff for me though, you know. He says, yeah, because you're shirt and shit. Tell me any username you want and I'll get it. And I'm like, that's messes up way more. I don't want another username, I want the fresh name. And like I said, I'm already having the fresh name because Twitter's fixing it. And I'm like, you know, that messes up all my intros and whatnot. He says, that'll change some stuff for you, but it's gonna be for the better. Like, how, nigga? And I'm like, he's like, I don't want to be a dick, to be honest. So basically, me, you win that, fresh, you lose that. So what he's saying is, I gain his friendship, but I lose the fresh @ name. Bruh. So I replied back to him, now I'm gonna have to buy new business cards, edit a lot of stuff, and that sets me back. He says, I own many usernames on Twitter. Shh, I'll pay for it. How much? $100? $200? I'm like, I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna head to this class though. I'll message you afterwards. The reason I said this is because Twitter emailed me saying, oh, reset your password, because I got my account back at this point. So he is like, okay, I apologize again, but I'll help you with a ton of shit if we cool. I get stat accounts too. 500K to 1 million promotion all day. What he's saying is that he owns a lot of Twitter, or like has access to a lot of Twitter accounts, and they're big accounts, so he could promote me, like retweets, whatever, in YouTube. And I'm like, oh really, that could def help. And he owned it or sold an account called World Star Comedy, which is a big YouTube or Twitter page. He said that shit got jacked like 4 times though. And I'm thinking to myself, don't get me wrong, I would love promotion, but I don't want this nigga to promote me. That's like having Osama bin Laden shout you out like on Twitter, like, yo, follow him on YouTube. You know, I don't want that type of promotion. That's whack ass promotion. So I'm like, oh, that was your page. He goes, I don't have a page. I just hop on one board, and for business like promotion, people be paying crazy money for that. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll def talk after class. He said, you can make like 10K a week working in that. Great. Also, your website crashed. He sent me some like code, whatever. And he said, you know, if you need help with programming, let me know. I didn't respond to this after he messaged me, because at this point, I already got access to my Twitter account. I had the fresh name. I changed all the details back. I tried to apologize to everyone who he DM'd like mean shit to and mentioned shit to. And my account, he did like delete my account, so my like followers kept getting refollowed and whatever. But at this point, I'm like, I already got the account. I don't need you anymore. So, you know, the next day I ended up changing my number. He was still texting me. He just said some shit like, hey, we still cool. I linked your email back to your Twitter. He didn't do shit. I had people from Twitter. He didn't do shit. You know what I mean? He thinks he had control over Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He says, all you gotta do is reset it. We cool or not? I can take it back, you know, but I'm just being nice and you ignore me. Like, whatever. He was like, I was finna help you out. And then he texted me again yesterday, what's today? I don't even know what fucking day it is. Tuesday, and said, hello, I really don't want to do this. Like, he was gonna still compromise account. At this point, after this text message, I changed my phone number changed, you know, I was doing this all day yesterday where I was securing all my accounts again, like 2-step verification, authentication, and stuff like that. So, authentication, I can't even talk right now. But that's what happened. I just thought it was crazy that this dude asked to be friends after what he did with exploiting my contact info and all this other crap. So I just wanted to let y'all know that my Twitter's back. I'm good to go. We back to the regular videos, fail videos, stuff. I got some new stuff coming for you. I'll let you guys know. Join me on YouNow to keep updated with what videos we put out, because those people get the exclusive rights to know what's coming out next. But I want to say thank you again to my subscribers, my friends who helped keep tabs on this account, who helped me like just with everything, the support through this. So I just want to thank you again. I will try to get a video out on Friday, so I appreciate it again. All right, thank you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.